So we've taken 5 classic Foo Fighters tunes and analysed the drum parts on them, broken them down, and they're all tunes that I think people are familiar with, all been hits recently. So I think they'll be popular choices in terms of tracks. I think they've all got their own issues that come up when you're playing them, in terms of perhaps certain things will be making the transition from one section to the next, or certain fills that appear. For example, a track like The Best of You, there's a real drum feature at the end in the last 8 bars that you've got to be prepared for if you're going to play the same fills as Taylor plays on the original. No, I think this is a great DVD because for anyone who's a fan of the Foo Fighters, you must have seen and heard Taylor Hawkins play, and this DVD is going to give you a great insight into his playing, how to play those parts, and how you can incorporate them into your own drumming as well. So I think you're going to get a lot from the DVD. On the DVD, we're looking at, well, really putting a microscope to Taylor's drumming, really. And so, as well as getting the parts on the particular tracks analysed, there's a section at the end of the DVD where we expand on those ideas so that you can really, as well as learning the parts on the tracks, you can expand on them and make them your own, and start to incorporate them into your own drumming as well. Yeah, I think he's unique. I think he wears his influences on his sleeve, really. You can certainly hear the classic rock drumming of one of his influences, Roger Taylor, and definitely the syncopation of Stuart Copeland, who is of a main influence, and I think those are very apparent. But he's certainly a popular drummer at the minute, and I think when you hear his drumming on those tracks, you can see why, and especially if you see him play live as well. He really puts it across. I think if you take the parts individually and you work on them slowly and then bring them together, I don't think there's anything that's going to cause too much of a problem for anyone. And obviously we've taken all the parts, broken them down into really digestible chunks. So I think that if we do that, look through them individually, then it'll be quite easy to bring them together to play the whole track. I think my favourite track has to be Best of You. It's the track's a real anthem, and I think with the 8-bar drum feature at the end, it's a great one to play as well.